Have you ever looked around and felt like everyone else knows exactly where they're going, except you? Have you ever opened your phone just to distract yourself for a few minutes, only to realize an hour has disappeared? Have you ever smiled around other people while quietly wondering, what am I even doing with my life? If you have, you're not alone. More people feel lost today than ever before, yet almost no one talks about it. We hide it behind busy schedules, filtered photos, fake confidence, and constant scrolling. We tell ourselves we're just tired, just stressed, or just waiting for the right opportunity. But deep inside, something feels missing. Maybe you wake up every morning without excitement. Maybe you keep comparing yourself to people who seem younger, smarter, richer, or more successful. Maybe you feel like life is moving forward for everyone else while you're standing still. And the hardest part isn't that you're lost. It's that you don't even know where you were supposed to be going. If that's how you feel, don't click away. Because over the next few minutes, I want to show you something important. Feeling lost doesn't mean you've failed. Sometimes, it means you're finally ready to find yourself. Nobody plans to wake up one day feeling disconnected from life. It happens slowly. At first, you stop feeling excited about the future. Then your daily routine becomes automatic. You wake up, check your phone, go through the motions, come home exhausted, distract yourself with videos or social media, sleep, and repeat. Days become weeks. Weeks become months. And before you know it, another year has passed. You weren't lazy. You weren't broken. You were simply surviving instead of living. The strange thing about feeling lost is that it doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes your life looks completely normal from the outside. You have friends. You have responsibilities. Maybe you even have a job or you're studying. But inside, everything feels quiet, not peaceful, empty. You begin asking questions you never used to ask. Is this really my life? Is this all there is? Why does everyone else seem so sure about their future? Those questions can feel terrifying, but they're also the beginning of something important. Because people who never question their lives rarely change them. One of the biggest reasons we feel lost is because we keep measuring our lives against everyone else's. Every day we're surrounded by highlight reels. Someone buys a new car. Someone gets engaged. Someone starts a successful business. Someone travels the world. Someone lands their dream job. Every scroll convinces us that everyone else has figured life out. But what we rarely see are the sleepless nights, the failures, the anxiety, the debt, the loneliness, or the years of uncertainty behind those moments. Comparison creates an invisible finish line that keeps moving. The moment you achieve one goal, someone else appears to be 10 steps ahead. So instead of appreciating your own journey, you start chasing someone else's, and that's exhausting. The truth is, you're comparing your real life to someone else's edited life. That's a game nobody can win. There's another reason you feel lost, and it has nothing to do with intelligence. It's your brain. Every notification, every short video, every endless scroll gives your brain a tiny burst of dopamine. Dopamine isn't happiness, it's anticipation. It makes you crave the next thing, the next video, the next notification, the next distraction. Slowly, your brain becomes addicted to constant stimulation. Silence starts feeling uncomfortable. Being alone with your thoughts becomes difficult. Instead of asking yourself meaningful questions, you keep searching for another distraction. Meanwhile, your attention becomes weaker. Your focus disappears. Your motivation fades. Not because you're incapable, but because your brain never gets the chance to slow down. Now at another problem. Information overload. Every day someone tells you to wake up at 5 a.m. Someone else says sleep 8 hours. One person says start a business. Another says travel the world. Someone tells you to hustle. Someone else tells you to relax. Eventually, you're surrounded by so much advice that you stop taking any action at all. You become stuck between too many choices, and confusion replaces clarity. Sometimes we don't feel lost because we don't have a dream. We feel lost because we've been chasing someone else's. Maybe your family expected one path. Maybe society told you success looked a certain way. Maybe social media convinced you that wealth, fame, and followers were the only things worth pursuing. So you started climbing a ladder, only to realize it was leaning against the wrong wall. That's one of the most painful discoveries in life. Reaching a destination you never truly wanted. Real purpose isn't found by copying other people. It's discovered by paying attention to what makes you feel alive. The activities that make time disappear. The conversations you never get tired of having. The problems you genuinely enjoy solving. Those are clues, and most people ignore them because they're too busy trying to fit into someone else's definition of success. So how do you find your way again? Not with one massive decision, not with overnight success, and definitely not with another motivational video. You start with tiny actions, smaller than you think. Tomorrow morning, don't reach for your phone the moment you wake up. Instead, sit quietly for 5 minutes. Ask Ask yourself one simple question. How do I actually feel today? Write whatever comes to your mind. Don't worry if it doesn't make sense. Your journal isn't there to impress anyone. It's there to help you hear your own thoughts again. Then go outside. Take a walk. No headphones, no music, no scrolling. Just walk. You'll be surprised how many answers appear when your mind finally becomes quiet. Start reading 10 pages every day. Not because reading makes you smarter overnight, but because it teaches your mind to focus again. Move your body. Exercise isn't just about muscles. It's one of the fastest ways to reduce stress, improve mood, and remind yourself that progress comes from repetition. Protect your sleep. A tired brain makes every problem feel bigger than it really is. And before bed, write down 3 things you're grateful for. Not because gratitude magically solves your problems, but because it trains your brain to notice what still exists instead of only what is missing. At first, nothing will seem different. You'll still have doubts. You'll still overthink. You'll still question yourself. That's normal. Growth is rarely dramatic. It's quiet. One day, you realize you're spending less time comparing yourself. Another day, you notice you aren't reaching for your phone every 5 minutes. A week later, your thoughts become clearer. A month later, you feel more confident speaking your mind. 6 months later, people start asking what changed. The funny thing is, they think it happened overnight. But you know the truth. It happened because you kept showing up, one small decision at a time. Confidence isn't something you find. It's something you build. Purpose isn't discovered in one magical moment. It's created through consistent action. Discipline isn't about forcing yourself to suffer. It's about making promises to yourself and keeping them. Every tiny habit becomes a vote for the person you're becoming. Eventually, those votes create a completely different life. You are not behind. Life isn't a race with a universal finish line. Some people find their purpose at 18. Others discover it at 35. Some start over at 50. Some completely reinvent themselves after retirement. Your timeline doesn't have to match anyone else's. The only person you need to become better than is the version of yourself from yesterday. Stop asking, am I ahead of everyone else? Start asking, am I moving in the right direction? Because direction matters far more than speed. Even the slowest step forward is better than standing still while wishing your life would change. Maybe you clicked on this video because you felt completely lost. I hope you're leaving with something different. Not all the answers, but something even more valuable. Hope. Remember this. Feeling lost isn't proof that your life is falling apart. Sometimes it's proof that the old version of you no longer fits the life you're meant to create. Every meaningful journey begins with uncertainty. Every confident person was once confused. Every successful life started with one small decision to keep moving forward. So be patient with yourself. Keep taking small steps. Trust the process, even when you can't yet see the destination. As the writer Roy T. Bennett once said, believe in yourself. You are braver than you think, more talented than you know, and capable of more than you imagine.